All right, I started a new one. Try coming in the new one. 1, 2, 3. You're not there. It says 0 people. You're not in there yet. You hear me? It says you're not here, though. All right. All right, I'm going to hang up. Yeah, I got to figure out how to let other people know, though. Love you. Bye. Okay, there we go. It made me restart the whole stream. I don't know why, though. How's everyone's Sunday going? And hopefully I can see all the chat, so we'll see. I'm probably only going to be on for like 30, 45 minutes. I haven't eaten today other than my collagen coffee. I wasn't hungry at 2 when I was like, I'll do this at 3. And now I've started to get hungry. I'm actually having a good day today. No headache. Still not into ketosis. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. I can't believe going up that little bit in carbs on Tuesday and I'm still kicked. Like, I guess I'm not someone who can, like, recover quickly. Like, it's crazy to me. But had an off-scale victory. You'll see tomorrow this dress I'm wearing now. Oh, it was such an epic fail. I don't know if y'all saw the video I posted today, but trying to make that keto bread stuff just was such a fail. Thank you. I got it in Hawaii 2 years ago. But I did watch Daniela's Diaries, if I'm saying her name right. And she used the same recipe I did by the same person, but the copy I was given said 27 2/3 tablespoons of coconut flour, which was wrong because now I have the real copy by the same lady that she used it from, and I think I'll be able to make it correctly now. Thank you. Yeah, I was just talking last night with my boyfriend Dino, who's also a stream tech, that it's time, since I'm not in the pool anymore, that I'm gonna have to start doing dumbbells inside the house because I did the 3-pound water resistance all summer long in the pool for my arms and stuff, and I haven't done any for almost 3 weeks, and I'm worried I'm going to start losing my tone because you start losing it fast. So I told him 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we are going to start going on Portal, and we're going to do all my arm exercises. We're going to do like my squats, my donkey kicks, because I also have a flat weight bench that I can use for all those kind of things. And now I'll be able to target other areas on my arms that you can't really do in the pool. Yeah, I don't play games. He thinks he's funny. He likes to make tons of jokes, so just ignore him. I really wanted hamburgers today. I got addicted to my hamburgers, and I haven't had any in a week. And then I totally forgot when I was out with my daughter yesterday to swing into the meat market and grab some ground beef. So I am having some boneless, skinless chicken strips. I think I know how I'm going to make them. We'll see. Okay, so tomorrow's video, I'm going to warn anyone who actually watches my channel that it's very long. Like, it's probably going to be an hour long. So I won't feel bad if you fast forward, because I go on a little rant on something I saw on TikTok. I just talk a lot. So that's what I want. I want burgers. But unfortunately, the only hamburger meat that doesn't make me sick is the meat market's ground sirloin that they do themselves. There's no gluten, no nothing added to it. And all other hamburger meat from all other stores seem to make me sick. But that place has no hormones, no antibiotics. Even that really expensive grass-fed beef you can buy in the stores, that makes me sick. No, I've been lucky and I had gotten to 800. I was really happy to get to 800, but then I got the notice from YouTube in my email, where I guess it's that time of the year when my hours are about to fall off, and they made a new rule. So used to, you could get pre-approved for monetization. Now you have to, as the 1st of October, you have to have your 1K and your 8,000 watch hours. I officially have 30,000 watch hours right now. So I went through the whole pre-approving. It took 6 months to be pre-approved, but they're going to take it away on the 1st of October if I don't hit the 1K. Then you have to start over. And there's been a few YouTubers I follow, and they have over 2,000. They they have so many watch hours. It's crazy. They have 2,000 subscribers, but they're still waiting to be approved for monetizing. I don't know. I don't understand why there's any homeless in Hawaii. So it's extremely easy to get help with housing, and especially if you're a native, like, they have so many more programs that I've never seen in any other state before. Like, it's insane the amount of help they give people in Hawaii. And I understand why. It's crazy expensive, but there's a lot of free housing. And there's tons of homeless camps that's put out by the state, which is, they're inside buildings, or they have tent homes and stuff, but they're always empty because none of the homeless, usually if you're homeless, especially there, you either have a mental disorder or you're a drug addict, and they just sleep on the street. Like, they don't want to follow the rules and stay in the facilities. Our stores are still closing at 6 o'clock at night due to the virus. And it's hard to remember that sometimes. Well, the boyfriend is John Quick. He's changed accounts again. So he's being a pain in the butt. And my daughter's okay. I think she just went out to Starbucks with my dad. I saw them leave, so I'm assuming it's Starbucks. I don't like her having Starbucks all the time. I don't mind her having the coffee scene because they have the sugar-free products there. It still has carbs, but not a lot. It's the sugar-free stuff, the white mocha sugar-free and all that. Starbucks have her when she goes there. She gets those cookie mocha venti thingies, and they're like 130 something carbs a drink. And her doctor is pretty sure she has the same condition I do, but she doesn't want to hear it because she's 15 and she's just ignore it and try to tell a 15-year-old what to do. Trust me, it can't be done because at 15, I was hell on wheels. I didn't break any rules. I went to church all the time, but you couldn't tell me nothing at all. All right. I was a good girl, but in the same breath, you couldn't tell me what to eat. You couldn't tell me that I was in trouble and I wasn't going to church. Like, I ended up at 15 moving in like during the summer with the pastor and then with his kids. And then I moved in with some other people. Like, for almost a year, from 15 to 16, I was living back and forth with church people because we lived way out here in the country. And my dad was going to Panama. My mom could not drive me to church every day, and there were church events every single day, and they were all homeschooled too. So I just got passed back and forth for that year of my life from people to people. So, oh, let me see. A lot of people came in while I was talking. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you. My allergies are driving me crazy, though. I just got her, because we can't find the peppermint yet, but I just got her the sugar-free pumpkin creamer. And she loves it, but she loves to leave the house and go to Starbucks still. And she has a Keurig machine in her room. My sister already owned one. My sister brought one here, so she took that one, and she has it down at my mom's house in her room. $25 is really cheap because we're paying like $8 per coffee when we go to Starbucks. I found the sugar-free pumpkin spice creamer at Walmart, but I'm gonna have to try Food Lion for peppermint because they're usually the first one with the sugar-free peppermint here. Hi, Debbie. When I started, a lot of people told me I shouldn't tell people when I fell. I shouldn't be honest about anxiety or emotions or depression. I shouldn't, be honest when my weight goes up or down. And I was like, that's retarded. Like, that's ridiculous. We're not going to do that. How will anyone learn? How will I learn? The whole point of losing weight is you have to be honest with yourself. And I need all y'all to hold me accountable at times. So I need to be honest with y'all. And guess what? Emotion, stress, everything affects the number on the scale and your waistline. So I decided that I was going to be honest no matter what people said. A lot of people said it would hurt my channel, but I was like, no, we're going to be honest. Okay, I buy the Starbucks beans though, but I buy it at Costco or Sam's when they're on sale. Like, you get that big giant bag for $18, but that's too much money for me because, I'm cheap. I wait until it's $12 a bag and it's sealed and it lasts for 6 to 8 months. Completely still got all its nice oil, still tasting good. I go by my limit. It's usually 6 bags. 6 bags is the limit. But when it's that price, yep, that's when I collect all my my beans. Ooh. I've been trying to exercise for my Zen moments. Like, I actually find the VR headset is like stupid looking on me. It's why I will not film myself doing it. But I go in there and I dance, and it's my calm moment. Now, my favorite moment in life is when I'm driving. I love to roll all my windows down, blast my music, pretend like no one else exists, and just let the wind blow my hair to pieces. everywhere I go, I look a mess when I get there. My hair is not pretty like it was when I left the house, but I'm happy and I'm smiling. I want to go. My whole plan this year was to go to North Carolina mountains. Like it's like a 2 to 3 hour drive for me. But so many places don't have restrooms, and on keto, I have to pee a lot. Like a lot. So I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this year. And I'm having issues with clothes. You can't take clothes back. And almost all my winter clothes are huge on me. Like, I moved my shirt, or I would show you. It drowns me. So I'm like, that's why I've been buying them as cheap as possible. I've been going for $1 and $2 stuff because, first of all, I love to get savings. And second, just because it says it's a medium or small doesn't mean it's going to fit me. Some are too big and some are too small. I know. I can't wait for it to be over too. I can't wait to meet you. I was messaging with Keto Diamond because her and her daughter-in-law, basically, Destiny, was talking about it. I am dying to go hold that little baby. Athena is so adorable. I've been dying to hold her since she was born, and I haven't been able to because of the virus. Oh, Pigeon Forge would be so beautiful. I've always wanted to go, but I never have. Black Friday is not the cheapest to buy clothes at all, though. Hey, Kelly. I know. I got to get it going, but I'm waiting for the post office box. Nah. I couldn't imagine chasing a toddler around all day. So I wait for Black Friday for my pajamas because Walmart always has those pajama deals. But the best time in the world for JCPenney's, H&M, Kohl's is at the end of a season. So JCPenney's and Kohl's still have some winter clothes from last year, and you can pick a lot of them up for like $1, $2. And JCPenney's has started like almost giving away their summer clothes already. So they have huge sections in our JCPenney's and our Kohl's, and you go in there and it's insane. Plus you can use your coupons. And Kato's fashion. Every Sunday they mark down, so I got to go check and see what they marked down today because I haven't done it yet. I usually go inside their stores because they have stuff inside their stores. All the stores are different than each other. They have stuff that isn't on the website, but you can find the sales on the website as well. Oh my gosh, congratulations. 6 grandbabies. Yes, you do, because I got some more stuff the other day, and that wasn't even, they had a mark down now, so it's even gotten lower. So there's a trick. You buy something, it marks down within 7 days. You can take the receipt back in. And the tag, and they can give you your cash back, or at least give it on a gift card, whatever the difference was. I would be in there all the time if I was only 5 minutes from it. I live 12 miles in both directions from Kato's. I've been first assistant manager at both of them. And all my paycheck went to their stuff, especially when they used to have hat boxes and home decorations. Oh my gosh, my house was covered in them. I was in love with the hat boxes. They were so beautiful, and you could just store all kind of stuff in them. Like, I have so many from like 12, 15 years ago. Like, I still own them. Okay, so a keto's fashion is mainly they're in Florida, they're in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, but I don't know if they go past Virginia. They have plus size clothes all the way to 28, and they have all the way to size 1 or 2 or something in the normal size. They sell everything from something you would wear to a New Year's Eve party, to going to church, to a barbecue in your backyard. They have jewelry, they have sterling silver or just nickel free. They used to have a lot of lingerie, but ever since the virus, they're not really carrying much lingerie at all. Like, I love their gowns and stuff, and they are just gone. Oh, and they sell shoes. Oh, okay. I didn't know they went all the way to Texas. Oh, okay. Okay, so I haven't worked there in years, but when I worked there, they weren't all over the place, and they kept saying they were going to put more in. I get my flip-flops, and I get my tennis shoes. They have the little elastic band in the back. I buy them all from Cato. They stand up really good, and because I have a narrow heel, they're the only tennis shoe that will stay on my feet. It's fashion. They have really nice boots, but they've been doing the thin heel, and I can never wear thin heel boots. Okay, so I was 368 pounds, and that's what I weighed at. I probably was closer to 400 because I had already lost weight. I could only wear their dresses, and they're very, very stretchy, silk type, I don't know what kind of material pants. I could not put a jean on. Like, their jeans wouldn't even go up my thighs, and they were 28. But I couldn't wear 28 jeans anywhere. So, like, that's why I love jeans right now, because I couldn't ever wear jeans. And when I walked in there the other day wearing my little size 12 jeans, because my old manager, she still works there, the store manager, and she is like, oh my gosh, girl, she was totally in shock. And she sees me. She just hasn't seen me in the last 30 pounds because every time I've gone in there, she wasn't in there. And she was already in shock thinking I didn't need to lose any more weight. And I've lost 30 since then. And she is freaking out when I told her I want to lose at least 20 more. It's called flip-flops. He likes to argue. To me, slippers is the thing you slide your foot in, and it doesn't have the thong. So you can call it a flip-flop, or you can call it a thong. I don't know what that one is then. The one that starts with a P. I don't know if I've ever been in a Burt's. Unless that's the one that is called something different in Florida, and it's called Burt's around here. Like, I get so confused because some stores are the same store, but they have a different name in Florida, and that's where I'm from. And then I come here, and I'm told it's the same store, just with a different name. Because in Florida, I think it's called like Bell something. Oh, okay. That store was taken out of our malls. Just as I started to lose enough weight to finally shop at it, I cannot pronounce it, Versora or something. It's bye-bye. It's nowhere around here anymore. And I was so excited because I really liked the clothes in there. I used to go in there to buy jewelry for my daughter's teachers. It is 81, but they said with humidity it's 88. I honestly haven't opened my door today. I can't wait for it to get 70 and below, or at least 75 and below, because I love not using my AC or heater. And usually during the fall and spring, I can just leave my windows open 24/7 when I'm at home and not have to use any heat or air. Oh, thank you about dropping the like. All right, so yesterday's video that aired today, I was talking about how I wanted Uggs, and you'll see my little rant in today's video that I recorded about the Uggs. I wanted them as a yay, you lost all this weight thing. I've changed my mind. I will stick with Shoe Department's hot tomato ones for $20. I was in shock. Last time I looked at Uggs was years ago, and it's the boot ones, and they were like $75, and all I was seeing was $200 and $300 of anything I liked, and I'm like, no, sweet baby Jesus, I am not paying that much for a pair of shoes that could get ruined in one season. I freaked out. No, it's retarded. No one is buying me $200 and $300 shoes. That's my point. I will never be the girl who wants to own shoes on my feet that cost that much. That's just not who I am, okay? Ain't happening. The only thing I've ever wore that was that price is Coach's sunglasses that last me 5 years. Yeah, see it. Who cares about being pretty? It's called responsibility and not wanting to walk around in shoes that you have to be scared is going to get ruined. See, I'm always worried they're used products. I can't have any kind of used clothes because my daughter's allergies are so bad. When this virus goes away, we should have some kind of meetup. Like, a lot of us don't live too terribly far from each other. And besides, you know what I think of when I think of $300 pair of shoes? Of all the other stuff I could have bought with that $300. Like the new Oculus that's coming out. Okay, it's going to be announced in 3 days, and I am dying to see what it is because I usually buy each one, and I want to know what it is. We're only 3 hours apart. I'm like 2 hours from Joni. I thought we were farther apart. All right, when this whole virus is over, I'm going to take a little trip everywhere because I have people that's an hour from me, 2-3 hours. I live in Sanford. See, that would be so much fun. We'll drive Joni too, because she never gets away. And she was so excited to be going to the keto adapt thing in Georgia. And because of the virus, it all got canceled. See, okay, my daughter's allergies to animals is so bad that I have to leave my clothes in Hawaii when I go down there. I can't bring them back home because there's no way to ever get all the dander off. Okay, it's like a skin thing that you can't see. It's not like dandruff, but it's just something you can't see and it doesn't come out. That's why I can't buy used stuff. Before she was born, I used to go yard selling all the time, and now I can't. Oh, I would love to check that out. See, an hour's not that far. This virus needs to go bye-bye because my parents freak out. Like, one of my friends had come back from Kentucky and I hadn't seen her in years, and they wouldn't even let me go see her because they were worried we wouldn't wear masks. Even though they don't believe the mask works unless it's N95s, but then they were just worried. I get it though. They have tons of underlying conditions. It's kind of why I'm like prisoner. So when I'm allowed to go to a grocery store to go get their groceries, I'm all over it. I will go to the grocery store all day long, every day to get whatever they want just to get out of the house. Let's see. Yeah, see, it really sucks. Yeah, he was telling me it was buffering. My internet's really bad out here. I'm surprised it's let me go this long. I literally was just going to do 20 minutes and I've managed to do what, 30 so far? Oh, I'm sorry. It never lets me hold long. Like, I used to stream gaming, and then my internet got so bad I couldn't do that anymore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stop showing off. I don't. I have 16. Hey, happy Sunday. It's starting to buffer a lot, so I'm sorry if it's irritating. So what is everyone cooking for dinner? Anyone cooking anything special? I know what I wanted for dinner. I wanted broccoli and cheese, like the big pieces of broccoli, but I only have rice broccoli. So I might be using it for dinner, but it's not what I wanted. Oh, see, I would cry. The highest tier is 16 now. But my upload is under 1. Oh, we got 2 wing people. I was eating wings all the time, and the last time I ate wings, it tasted like garbage to me, and I can't stand them now. I think I weaned myself out. I have never liked zucchini. Like, my family all loves it, but to me, it tastes like green tea or something. Hey, girly. I was just talking about how much I want a cheeseburger. I know him. He is not keto, and he is not joking. Like, that's what he had yesterday. He bought these big, giant Costco pumpkin pies, and he has been eating pumpkin pie. Isn't he lucky? I am so burned out with chicken. However, that I have boneless, skinless chicken strips because I forgot to pick up some hamburger meat. But I defrosted bacon and like I said, I have rice, broccoli. So I'm going to go in there after this and I'm going to come up with some kind of dish. And that's what dinner will be. Okay, the first 2 years I could eat taco salad all I wanted, with everything except the shell and lose weight. And now I can't. Now when I add all these ingredients, I'm realizing it's just not working. I have to be extremely clean. I have to do my exercises. Like, there's a list. I want it, but I hate paying shipping. I was going to go order it for myself on their website, but I'm an anti-shipping person. Like, I think if I'm spending, because I was spending like $60, $70 because I was getting a bunch of other stuff, but they still want me to pay like, what, $5 or $10 shipping? And I'm like, no, ain't happening. If I'm spending that much money, I want my free shipping. But I did order, it's coming in on the 1st, their blueberry muffin mix off of Amazon. I subscribe to it, so I get it every single month with a 15% discount now. You know me, I cook my stuff all air fryer. Like my little Ninja Foodies, I love both of them. The grill one, I haven't used the grill setting in forever. I use the air fryer on both. And believe it or not, they don't air fry the same. The round one is amazing for whole chickens, and even for wings and stuff. But the other one, it just is so much better for the red meats when air frying, and the chicken, actual boneless, skinless chicken breast and bacon. I just think it's the shape of it, maybe. Thank you. Yes. So I have the normal foodie one that is the pressure cooker because I have to have it because I use a lot of pressure cooker settings. And then I have the grill flat one. And that's the one I use like daily. Those are my two best friends, especially since my oven does not work. Like if something takes 30 minutes to cook, I'm going to have to cook it for an hour and a half probably in my oven. It's never once worked since the day I bought it. But it came, as a part of the home package, and I could not get them to replace it. And I was so sick of arguing with them. After a year and a half of arguing with them, they just would not replace it. Thank you. I am trying to be okay with my thighs because that's where my most loose skin is, but there is still fat there. And I'm hoping once the fat is gone and I build up the muscle some, I'll be able to accept the loose skin. I really wish I could have the surgery. My insurance pays for it to have it removed, but I can't because I can't have anesthesia. And they won't do it if you can't have the pain medications. They like to give you morphine when you first come out of it, and then they give you Darvocets, and I can't have any of it. I can only have ibuprofen, which you can't have during surgeries. So between the pain management that I can't do and the anesthesia, no one will touch me. Okay, let me see how many more subscribers to 1,000. I think it's a little bit. Let's see. Basically, I need 170 more. Oh, thank you. It's Cindy, right? You just spell it with an I at the end. Okay, yay. I'm really suck at pronouncing names. It's why some channels I forget to mention because I'm so scared to say names. What if I say it wrong? Because, like, Michelle, also, there's some other names that look like Michelle, but it's not really Michelle. And then I feel embarrassed when I say it wrong. No, but on my thighs, I do. Everyone tells me it's not as bad as I think it is, but when I am outside doing my walk around the yard when no one can see me and I am in the tiny little short jean shorts, every move I see the ripples of my loose skin on my thighs. It is jiggly loose skin like I'm an old lady with wrinkles, and that bothers me so much. And I'm trying not to let it, but I just can't even. At least you can't see it in my dresses and my little short jean skirts because it's way up higher, but I'm not comfortable with shorts. I know. I was totally in shock last night. I was talking to someone in IMs and they were saying I need to ask people to shout me out. And I was like, I'm too embarrassed to do that and too shy. And she had gone and asked Keto Diamond to shout me out, which she didn't know Keto Diamond had already made 3 videos shouting me out in. And she actually said she's made some more. And I was actually watching yesterday's Keto Diamond video and she shouted me out at the end. And then her friend Mel one, she really shouted me out. And oh my gosh, her and Destiny just had me smiling ear to ear. Yeah, you want to kill me with the squats. Happy Sunday. Okay, thank you for coming in. And as soon as this virus is over, you are so close, we will definitely meet. I am ready to meet people and have some friends. I know y'all are my friends like this, but actually be able to do something with people. Yes, I need to start doing the squats because it will tighten my thighs and build my ass up. Okay, I said it. I want a bigger butt. It's too small. Okay, so I just saw the comment, what scale do I use to weigh myself on? It's a Reno scale. Let me see if I can get the link because I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm pretty like 100% sure it is the same scale that Keto in the Chaos does. I'm pretty sure we own the same as that scale. Let me pull it up. Let's see. Sometimes they're sold out of it. There it is. I have bought this for Hawaii too, so it's not just here when I go to Hawaii. And it connects to, oh, it won't let me put the link in. It's too long, it says. All right, let me just write what it is. So it connects to my phone. Lately, I've had a lot of Bluetooth issues with it some, but maybe that'll let you. No, it won't let you click on it. But you can at least see the name. Let's see. Am I back to working right? My chat gets out of order because it looks like you asked that a while ago, but it's down at the bottom. I think it's like $27, $28 on Amazon. And I've used other brands along with it. I used to have 2 scales, and I realized that was the one that was closest to my daughter's, like right on the needle of my daughter's scale. And it when I had sort of like a DEXA scan, but it was a MRI one. They were doing my bone density and a bunch of crap. It matched, which I wish I had kept papers of. It matched all those readings for like skeleton, like your bone mass, your fats, what kind of fats you have on you. They were so close to that scale. It was crazy. There are some really pretty areas on that island, and then some messed up areas because of they're not just homeless people. Yeah. They'll have sex, like really perverted sex right there in the middle of town in front of everyone, children and all. I was shocked. They will go to the bathroom on the floor in front of you, like right there. I was shocked. I felt like I was in a different country when I went to Hawaii. I realize there's a very few nice places there on the island. Like there's, even the waterfalls aren't quite as beautiful as the pictures make them out to be. I thought I was hiking up this mountain to this big, giant, beautiful, gorgeous waterfall. Very dangerous hike. Almost fell off multiple times. Had to be dragged up. Of course, I was 260 something pounds at that point. But I made it. And it was a very disappointing little, then not so pretty waterfall. Nothing like the pictures. Okay, the other islands are absolutely breathtaking. From what I've seen, I haven't got to island hop. We don't get to do much because he has to be home at certain times for his doggy. So we can never leave before 8. We have to be home way before 8. We take the bus everywhere. So I haven't got to see a lot of the things that tourists get to see when they go. I don't know when I'll ever get to see him again. The virus has to go away. I can't be on a plane for 17 plus hours with a mask on. Plus, my family can't go to stores. So I have to be here to do all their shopping. And when you land in Hawaii, you have to quarantine for 14 days. I could say you don't love me. You've never once came to see me. How many times have I been to Hawaii? Do you want to play that game? He thinks he's funny poking at me, but I have the upper hand. So yeah, I have no clue when I will ever get to fly back over there again. Because it's so expensive, I usually stay at least a month. It's actually cheaper to stay longer for flights than it is to only go for a weekend or a week or two. The flight prices are dramatically different. Okay, he's talking about his doggy. He calls him his son, but it's his doggy. I had a friend get mad at me when I forgot to, point out it was his doggy. But yeah, he doesn't even sleep because he needs to watch his dog. I would be a crazy person if I didn't sleep. Okay, so I think I'm about to wrap this up because it's 4 o'clock and I'm starving and I still have to go cook. I'm not crazy. The only thing crazy about me is I put up with you. Him and his little baby. But thank y'all all so much for coming. But I am so hungry. And it's probably going to take 45 minutes to actually make my food and cook it. And other than my collagen, that's all I've had today. And I'm actually starving. So I have been eating the pork rinds, which do stall me. They're almost all gone. So I won't buy them again anytime soon. I don't know why. They don't stall other people. But my body's weird with sodium. I can have all the pink Himalayan salt I want all day long. But if I have any of these other products that just have normal table salt, it bothers my body. It's so weird. Aw, I'm so sorry. My baby. Yeah, he drives me crazy. He wants to be strangled sometimes. My mother got on to both of us yesterday because he was driving me crazy on the phone and she kept hearing it and she told us to go in our separate corners right now. So, yeah. Sometimes he just needs to be smacked. See, he likes to pretend that I beat him up when I went there. He likes to say that I took a bat to him and that I did all these horrible things. And I used to argue back with him, right? And say I didn't. And now I just play along and say, yeah, and I make it way worse and tell him all these other horrible things I'm going to do to him too. So he can't get a rise out of me, so he can't win and I can win. I've decided I have to play along with his crazy game. Aw, Yorkies are so cute. Honey, I told you I only hit you during sex. It's not my fault you forget we're having sex. Just saying. See, he's ridiculous. I have a mouth on me, remember? I did not title this keto, so, my mouth can... I will go now so my mouth does not get me in trouble. And I'm going to go cook. And I will record what I eat and let y'all know tomorrow. And remember, I will not feel bad if you have to fast forward tomorrow's video because I was bored and started talking. It's why I decided to do the live. I'm like, I am talky today, so I'm gonna do a live. Nah. See, I can't have dogs. I had them when I was pregnant and before that, but I had to get rid of them all because of my daughter. But I had rock rollers and they were very protected, and I had German shepherds and doggies like that. Now, my friend's family, they had a 6-shoe that they rescued and babied him. And they had him for years. But when he met me, he became my dog. He fell in love with me. And he would sleep in my bed every night because I lived with them. And when I moved out and when I would start to go home, he would jump in the car to go with me and throw a fit. And he started having seizures when I wasn't there at that time. And I would have to go get him and his seizures would just completely disappear and he would just stay with me. But then when I got pregnant with my daughter and I had to move back here, I never got to see him again. And they said he used to sit at that window and cry every day for me. And I felt so bad. But that was in Florida and I lived in North Carolina, so there was no way for me to even go visit him. See, none of my doctors can make up their mind if I'm eating too much, eating too little. But I just, I really trust Dr. Eric Westman. And like he says, if you still have fat on your body, you're getting your fat and your calories just from storage that's there already. It's why you get fat in the first place. Your body is storing food for you to eat it later in the future when you don't have anything available for you. So, but once you don't have fat to lose anymore, I already know this, I'm going to have to start eating a lot more fat and a lot more food, or I will become extremely unhealthy because I can't take it from my body anymore because it won't be there. And it is crazy how my body has changed so much during this process. When I was more unhealthy with all these conditions, taking tons of medicine from it, eating crazy amounts of fats and calories, like 3,000 and 4,000 calories a day, and the weight just melted off. But as my body healed, as things changed, it became way more sensitive, and I've had to get cleaner and cleaner and cleaner, which sucks. I'm going to be honest. I am not clean keto because I want to be, because I like dirty keto. I like the little ranch seasoning with sour cream, okay? I like the little different sauces and cheeses and not so clean beef sticks sometimes. Does my brain say you should eat it because it's got chemicals? No. And giving up soda was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Okay, I've been on soda since I was 1 year old, and giving that up this year was the hardest thing I've done. And I have not turned back. I have not taken a sip. I have been straight on that street, and I'm not getting off because I know it'll start the addiction again. I do clean keto because it's what works for me right now, and it's the cheapest, come to find out. But I need to start learning how to make my own ranch. I've been on for an hour and I'm absolutely starving. I haven't eaten today and I still gotta go cook. I'm so sorry. Well, can you hear me real fast? I've been in here for an hour and I said I was only going to stay 20 minutes because I didn't eat yet and I'm starving. Oh my goodness, 2 of y'all that needs to lose a bunch of weight for surgeries. I can tell you, I was doing my best for me when I was eating like 10 to 7 ounces of hamburger meat a day, and I was doing the cheese and the lettuce and mayo all over it. And that's what I'm going to do next week. I'm going to go buy that hamburger meat again, and I'm going to do hamburgers all week long. Okay. You're such a sweet daughter. I see you on your Facebook all the time with your mommy. I was doing the higher protein, lower fat to lose most of my weight, and then I was stalled forever. And when I switched to just normal keto with the higher fat, lower protein, that seems to be working for me. So I'm going to go ahead and go, and maybe I'll do another live this week. Maybe a couple. Maybe I'll help with my boredom. We'll see.